I'm here for the main course of Claudette, but in the meantime, there's morsels of alchemist being thrown in, which I'm happy to collect.
Well,
Um,
especially since we know there's some sort of correlation between the two of them.
Especially, yeah, and which is like, I wonder if they were planning that for the start. Well, yes, because even as early as Claudette, so Claudette's connection to not directly correlation, but Claudette was established as Vigo's assistant as early as the first Halloween event. So this is being the second Halloween event. We already know the two are connected. And in fact, this was at the point in which we thought Vigo was the alchemist.
Oh, so Claudette's been an assistant to two different.
No, she's
To,
only been an assistant to Vigo that we know
oh,
of.
sorry, I've been misinterpreting. I had been thinking that she was the apprentice to the alchemist.
No, she was the apprentice to Vigo, from whom the alchemist got his research.
Okay, okay. And Vigo's the one who has been able to sort of shirk the gaze of the
Yeah,
entity.
yeah. Whereas the alchemist Talbot became melted. His face melted.
Yes.
Speaking of,
Oh,
you want
that's
to
right. We
dive
got
in?
alchemy stuff.
Yeah,
All right. So the last time we left this guy, he was really sort of losing his humanity,
yeah.
like a piece of it. No, this is the point where he's already the alchemist, isn't it? So he doesn't even remember. That's
So
right. The
he's
last one was dealing with what he did and did not remember.
yeah, yes.
That's right. That's right. Okay. All right. So this is memory 1748. He feels the hunger, not for food or drink, not for talk or fun, for a flower, a single flower, for serum. He knows the entity is watching him. He knows it, feels it inside his bones. He doesn't want to be snatched for another trial, to suffer, or cause suffering, and to what end? The great, horrible mystery of it all. He wants to understand this place. He does. But he senses that to know, to really know, would drive him mad. Madness. That's what this place is. The embodiment of madness. He doesn't want to be pulled into another trial. He wants to return home. He must return home. That's why he was studying the serum. It gave him insight. Insight to what? He doesn't remember.
So we just learned something rather huge about the entity and the roles.
Well,
Go ahead. Go ahead. You respond
that,
first.
we learned that that he remembers that it is possible to go home. And that's something that I don't think I knew, at least. I didn't know that.
No,
I didn't think that was possible.
he wants to. I don't know if he remembers it's possible.
Wait, he wants to return home. He must return home. That's why he was studying serum. It gave him insight.
Got it. Yeah. Which so
I mean,
yeah
I'm
because
making I'm making a cognitive leap there. I'm not sure. He
Yeah.
must return home. That's why he was studying serum. It gave him insight. Insight to what? He doesn't remember. I
Well,
would assume there
if-
that is insight about how to return home.
if anybody it could be because if anybody has insight to return home, it's Vigo, and Vigo's
Yes.
the one journal where he got the Vigo left the journal which made him would led him to the serum. So that's possible. I didn't get that specifically, but what I did get is what I know. I mentioned this to you off stream about how eventually it's been stated by the devs. I don't know if it's written anywhere yet that we know that eventually a survivor could become a killer if left in the entity's realm long enough, which we know is the case because of the blight.
Right.
What I didn't know is it's possible to switch between roles at once. So he's at a state where he's either the alchemist or the blight because he doesn't want to be snatched for another trial to suffer or cause suffering.
Yes. That was a weird one to read out loud, because I specifically remember that he was either apathetic to it before, or had just kind of accepted it as a means to an end before, but I can't remember which.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's interesting in the sense of there's still, like, even like at the very core of him, like that humanity, or like the purpose of going home helps him maintain that humanity, even though he's become this melty face thing.
Yeah.